Sorry.
Yes, I'm waiting. Yeah, you're in Lima or another province?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh, I am ready. I am
yeah,
ready for the class.
yes. So let's start.
Okay.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, let's- we will start. Okay, I'll share screen with you. Tell me if you can see this. You can see this, right? You can see my
Yes.
screen?
Yes. I can your screen.
You can see it.
Yes.
Okay, great.
I can.
Okay. So we are starting talking again. We continuing. I think we started about the unit talents, A and
Okay.
B. And now we gonna take 2 units, C and D. And for talents, as you see, like the main point, like everybody, every one of us, we have a talent or something we are good at, right? We believe,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Every one of us have something are good at and even dream that to be a career, right? We're
Uh-huh.
thinking like we want this, we want to focus on this. Like some are taking it just as a hobby or being a major, and others taking that to be to the next level, to be approved, right?
Okay.
That's
I
yeah,
agree.
yes. So
Uh,
that's we are now starting to talk about here a dream career. That's the entrance to something called the dream career, the Brew Gaming. I don't know if you know now, like there are some like Fortnite and other games now starting to be like a gamers starting to say like there is something called a gamer. It's a job now. It's something like someone can work and do online and start make money from streaming. Have you heard about that? Have you seen like someone or someone
uh,
that take some game as a job or being a gamer as a job? What do you think about that? I want to hear from you.
well, it's a seriously work in gamer.
Okay.
The last year I I went to the event special for the gamer in Lima.
Mm,
I saw a lot of people, young people,
mm,
dedicated to play this work Fortnite, Legion Legends. Uh,
mhm,
I don't know what. No, I don't see a lot of gamers in these places. For me, it's a new because I like the old games. I like the SNS games, Sega games, Mario Bros, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat
mm,
in 19, but I don't see the new games in this event. For
mm,
me, it's the new is spectacular,
mm,
and yes, if someone dedicate a professional in this case,
mhm.
get a lot of money, get a lot of money.
They are
It,
making a
it's
lot of
ve-
they are making a lot of money.
it's very impressive for me.
Yes. Mm. So here they say, okay, getting paid for playing video games seems like a dream career. Yes, you know, just we are thinking that those gamers are thinking, yeah, if getting paid to play games, wow, that's a dream job. I'm doing something I'm enjoying. So this is just a brief about something happened. I mean, like they say, pro gaming is certainly a big business. In 2015, there were more than 3,000 gaming tournaments. In 2015 only, there were 3,000 gaming tournaments that happens and over 10,000 professional players worldwide. So these tournaments attract a huge online audience and successful gamers and earn millions of dollars win a prize, and there's advertisement and from the ads and big ads going around the world that additional money to the business and then added to the player, you know.
Wow.
Wow, so just imagine something impressive.
Mm.
So it's say like what it takes becoming a professional is not just being good at playing games. So yes, there's like I don't think that okay, if it's coming to be a job, then is the case is not being just good at playing this game, though it has to take something more. So it takes a lot of hard work. Some pro gamers practice 14 hours a day. Of course, if you need to excel at something, you need to be practicing. You need to be good at it, right?
Yes,
What do you think? Anything. You're okay. If you want to be a soccer player, if you want to be a tennis player, if you want to be a wrestler, wouldn't be practice to be that? Even as an amateur, you have some days to practice and practice well, right?
yes, I practice well. For me, for example, I play the old games with emulator games in my computer 2 hours. I play soccer with my friends 1 hour as in the week, but 4 hours a day is very. I don't know. I think is the person who dedicates this needs to the compromise is a top, no? Is high, is a high level. I don't know. For me, is a exaggerate. It's very. I don't know. I don't support this 40 hours practice. I don't believe.
You don't. What do you don't believe? You don't believe that you need a lot of hours of practice?
A lot of hours, yes, a lot of hours.
So you believe like a little like while it can be 1 or 2 hours of anything that be okay, but more than that, like those guys 14 hours maybe or staying a day, it's too much, right? It's bizarre, right? Huh?
Yes, it's very too much. And something in the future get disasters, get problems in your health. I think the person stay in the chair 45 hours, a lot of hours. It says in the I don't know in some part of body.
Yes, that's why. Well, that's why they say here, yes, this turning us to the next thing that here says here. It can be difficult job, you see, right? It can be a difficult job, okay? Because sometimes it brings stress. Second thing is fatigue, okay? Fatigue. What is fatigue? Fatigue is like very extremely tired. Like you have been, your body, your mind can't keep up with that. Because just imagine like sitting, even if the people now, a lot of people, their job is online and sitting on the computer at home, or even if they are your office, your job in the office is just like sitting the whole day on the computer. Your mind is being like, man, I'm just being tired. I can't anymore. I need lots of coffee and something like you can't. Just imagine, so there's people like staying on the computer focusing the whole day, say like they have extreme fatigue, they have stress, and they say injuries are common somehow, okay, but for example, they give example, there is a top player called Hai Lam. High Lamser wrist problem. Where does come the injuries? Wrist, because he uses, of course, his hand for long hours. Okay, long hours of playing, sit on the computer. It seems after some time you can have an injury, serious injuries. It can turn out to serious injury, plus the stress, the fatigue you had. Can you just imagine? So of course, it's not just fun. If you keep up with that, you can have later on something serious in your health, an health issue. So it's still like problems after years of pro gaming, careers are short. Many gamers retire before they are 30 and struggle to find another job. So yes, the not fun thing that like they have an age because okay, they have now the passion, especially when they are a little kids or teenager. Of course, you have the high drive, you have a big energy, you know, you have to continue. But if you get into a serious health injury, or if you get into this a loss of stress and you need to seek help, it becomes an issue that you need to retire. And that happens too soon before you reach even 30 and you find yourself, I need another job. And sometimes it's not easy, as you see. So it's still like the downside, however, unlikely to change the dreams of many teenager games, and angry parents are still likely to hear the excuse, but I'm just practicing my future job. Yes, you know, the problem, here's comes another problem, because of course, how to convince your parent, your dad or your mom, I'm practicing for my future job. When you start earning and you show them, see, here comes the money. That's the proof. I'm earning money and I'm earning a good money, right? So I'm doing good, mom. I'm good. But there comes a time they are seeing like you're suffering, you're having stress, you're having issues, and they can still consider it, even if you're earning money. A lot of families, you know that, right? You're still saying, you're my son, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your years. Go get yourself a real job. Yes, you have no future because you're thinking you it's like, what's a gamer? What it can be like? They are not convinced with that. So, okay, we have some new vocabulary here. If you notice, Hugo.
Okay.
Thrive. Is it means like you need to do well. You're doing well. Thrive. Yes. Fatigue. Thrive. Yes. Fatigue. Is like extremely tired. Fatigue is extremely tired. So tired. Rest. Your rest is the joint between the hand, your hand and arm. This is your hand and arm. This is the wrist. This is the wrist.
This?
Yes, this is the wrist. Yes.
Okay.
This is the wrist. Yes. And the joint. The joint between, this is the hand and this is the arm. So it's coming between.
Okay.
Excuse is the reason to explain why you did something wrong. Just like imagine he say, like we said, he has the excuse. The excuse is a term or a word I'm saying when I did something wrong or I need a fault. Okay. And you say to your parent, I did that because of that. So this is your excuse. You say, excuse me. Excuse me, I did that because I saw something. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna see a little video to see. I want just to practice to see if you're hearing.
Okay.
You can hear?
No. I don't. The sound is no.
The sound is not okay. Okay.
I listened.
Okay.
Getting paid for playing video games seems like a dream career for many of today's teenagers. But is it all fun and games? Big business. Pro gaming is certainly big business. In 2015, there were more than 3,000 in gaming tournaments and over 10,000 professional players
Something wrong with the video.
worldwide. Many tournaments attract huge online audiences, and successful gamers can earn millions of dollars from prize money and advertisements. The industry is clearly thriving. What it takes. Becoming a professional is not just about being good at playing games. It also takes a lot of hard work. Some pro gamers practice for 14 hours a day. You need to dedicate pretty much your...
So as you see, it's, yes, the video I saw is something new. It's talks about what we said above, about the industry of pro gaming and the stress they had, what we said above, okay? So it's the same thing what we talked about. So, okay, now we have something. It says like, okay, so this paragraph is to describe how pro gaming tournaments work or to show how big the pro gaming industry in these days. What do you think? This paragraph or what we talked about is the same in the video. We were talking about how the pro gaming tournament work or to show how the big pro gaming industry these days.
To show to show how by the programming industry in these days.
Okay. The second question, okay, is the paragraph 3 after that to explain how the pro gamers practice for major tournaments or to describe the hard work they needed to be a pro gamer?
The first, to explain how programmers practice for major tournaments.
Okay. And the last thing, the last part, to describe the difficult parts of being a pro gamer or to explain the career of a retired pro gamer.
I suppose the first to describe the difficult parts of being a programmer.
Let's see. Well, only the second one is wrong because if you notice, yes, the second one is we're talking about the hard work because the second part, if you remember, they would say it about they keep 14 hours or a day just to practice that. So it's a hard work. But the first one, yes, it's talking, yes, about how the pro gaming this did. And the last part is about the difficulties of being a pro gamer. But it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. So we have some vocabulary we can put from this paragraph we had, and we want to put it online. Okay. We can say like, you can earn a lot of money by winning
tournaments.
By winning a tournaments, okay. So
yeah.
yes, we say by winning a tournaments or tournaments. Okay, tournaments, tournaments. Okay.
Correct.
And through
advertisements.
Advertisement. Okay. Advertisements. It goes for short name ads. You would say ads, 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 advertisement.
ADS.
Yes.
ADS.
Okay. So you can have a career doing something you love. Okay. But the disadvantage, first thing, you need to practice a lot. Second thing, some gamers get what? What they get that stop them from playing? What they get, do you think?
I suppose some gamers get injuries.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And the second thing, many pro gamers have to
retire.
Retire. Okay.
Retire.
Retire. You know
Retire.
what is retire meaning? Retire is like quitting. You quit your job. You quit your career. Retiring is no, it's not just quitting your job. You quit your whole career. Just you say like retiring, I quit my career or I quit my job after 60 years. You reach 60 years, so you retire your job. You quit your job and find another job. Okay. And the last thing is a problem for many pro gamers. What is the
Stress.
problem? Stress.
Stress is
Stress.
also a problem for many people.
Okay, let's check. Exactly. All the answers are good. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you.
So yes, we now win a new vocabulary: tournaments, retire, advertisement, injuries, and stress. Fine. Okay.
It's fine.
What?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yes. So after that, just a question I want to ask you. Do you think the pro gaming after that is a good career or is not a good career to have?
I suppose programming is one of the careers have need to have sacrifice. It's a short career, similar to soccer, for example, no football. It's similar, no, because the professional footballer player retire at 32, 33 years old.
Yes.
Obviously, in others case, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo or Zlatan Ibrahimovic, they near to the in your 40 years and practice in the professional, in the top level.
Yes.
It's a some case. But in programming,
a special case, yes.
Yes, but in programming and Go programming, I suppose it's very difficult to get at this level to the year because I need to very concentrate. You need to other abilities similar to when you drive a car in the highway or I don't know in the Formula One. I think I need to do other abilities, and I suppose that it's very short the career because these abilities decrease in the time. Yes.
Yes, of course.
But for the money, I suppose it's very good.
Yes, they make a lot of money, but well, as you know, that even as a soccer player, if they don't sustain or they put it or invest it in something later on because they don't have any other job, they only do that, or they are becoming like businessmen, so they need to invest in money. Otherwise, it's just like he just will spend his money because he live at a certain level, and after that he spend most of his money and then he's broke, right?
In my case, in my personal opinion, it's a good, but I don't sacrifice my health, my body. When I went to the event in the last year in Lima, I see a lot of a fat person. Eat I don't know, sandwiches.
Yeah, because you're just you have no time just to eat anything. Just you need something quick. You put all your focus on what you're doing exactly. So you think like it's not healthy.
Yes, it's unhealthy. Well, all of people pass for the pandemic, coronavirus, and I think the person is take more important for your health, for the health, for
Yes, look after
the
your health. Yes, after the pandemic, yes, you should more. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue to the lesson D, the orchestra in my mouse. What is it about? Okay, this is like a TED talk. A TED talk, like they are
Okay.
talking. This talk about okay, another talent could be, this is like Tom Sam. Tom Sam is a person. He has interesting talent. He is a beatboxer. This means he can make unusual sound with his voice. You know what's a beatboxing, right? Those people, they are make. You never heard about beatboxing?
I suppose the
Not
person
familiar.
a person uh, to talk about, I don't know.
They are using your mouse to make the beat for the sound. The beats you see in the house music, they are making with their mouse.
Okay. I
Yes,
understand.
that's it. His idea is worth spreading, and our talents can allow to pursue. Okay, let's see what he has to offer. Okay. This is Mr. Tumsam. You hear?
Yes, I hear.
Okay. This is the beatboxing.
We're gonna take it back.
Way back. Back into time.
Just this is the beatboxing. This is the beatbox. Yes, seems he is good.
So, thank you very much, TEDx. If you guys haven't figured it out already, my name's Tom Thumb, and I'm a beatboxer, which means all the sounds that you just heard were made entirely using just my voice, and the only thing was my voice. And I can assure you, there are absolutely no effects.
Wow, it seems like he's really good.
On this microphone whatsoever. And I'm very, very stoked. You guys are just applauding for everything. It's great. Look at this, Mum. I made it.
Okay, so now we're gonna see. Okay, okay, so Tom Sam, he said, or what you saw, he makes sounds with his voice or microphone effects. What do you think?
His voice alone.
His voice, okay. His voice alone. He said he comes from Brisbane or Sydney. Or you saw even there's
Sydney.
Okay. Okay. Check.
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Yes, because see. Okay, let's see. Let's watch again to see that. It's from Brisbane, not Sydney.
And I can assure you, there are absolutely no effects
No effects.
on this microphone whatsoever. And I'm very, very stoked. You guys are supporting for everything. It's great. Look at this, Mum. I made it. You know, I'm from Brisbane,
Yes,
which is a
he
great
said
city to
I'm
live
from
in.
Brisbane. Yes.
You! All right, most of Brisbane's here. That's good. No, you know, I'm from Brizzy, which is a great city to live in, but, you know, let's be honest, it's not exactly the cultural hub of the Southern Hemisphere. So I do a lot of my work outside Brisbane and outside Australia. And so the pursuit of this crazy passion of mine has enabled me to see so many amazing places in the world.
Okay. So as you see, he says like his work makes him not just have his work inside Brisbane or even Australia, but his work even makes him travel away and see things, and that's great, right? So I mean, that could be also great job that if you could let you travel abroad, right? And see things, right?
Right. It's okay.
But like, what do you think if you have a job that makes you travel a lot?
Yeah, well, it's an impressive his ability. This remember when I see the film Police Academy in 19th. In this film, it's about the police academy, obviously, and in this, one of the character, this big box, a black man mix sound about I don't know the klaxon. They destroy the car, you know. It's very funny. It's very funny when they mix the song. I remember this
Yeah,
video,
that reminds you of the movie. Yes, this with beatboxing. Yes, beatboxing is fun and like, and it's those people are naturally talented, you know. So they are naturally gifted or talented to be able to make these sounds. It's a talent. Okay, let's see this video quick. Tom Sam again. Okay.
Okay.
Part 2. Okay.
I would like to share with you some technology that I brought all the way from the thriving metropolis of Brisbane. These things in front of me here are called Chaos Pads, and they allow me to do a whole lot of different things with my voice. For example, the one on the left here
allows me to add a little bit of reverb to my sound,
which gives me that
flavor.
And the other ones here, you know, I can use them in unison to mimic the effect of a drum machine or something like that. I can sample in my own sounds and I can play it back just by hitting the pads here.
Qué bueno.
X. X. X.
I got way too much time on my hands.
Wow.
And last but not least, the one on my right here allows me to loop, 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 loop my voice.
I just see like he comes with another instruments to mix it with his sound and mix him to he can rewind his sound and then he mix it all together and make something. So it says here again the technology he said about technology that makes him do so, like a sound like a musical instrument or play his voice back. He uses some technology that gives us this sound. So which one you think?
I choose plays his voice backward.
He plays voice backward.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see.
What's
Not everything except that. Everything except
I
that.
understand in the opposite.
No, he didn't use his voice backward, not his voice backward. He said his sound first, he make a musical instrument. Second,
Okay.
he make a lot of sounds and then he makes them all together. This sound, and then makes it all together. Then he plays his voice over and over again like a DJ. But he didn't play his voice backward. No. So
No.
everything except that. But it's okay. It's okay. But it's fun. Okay, let's a quick one, part 3. Let's see what is it.
Okay.
Because we need to know what kind. Pay attention. What kind of music does he perform?
Okay.
So with all that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take you on a journey to a completely separate part of Earth as I transform the Sydney Opera House into a smoky downtown jazz bar. All right, boys, take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a very special friend of mine, one of the greatest double bassists I know, Mr. Smokey Jefferson. Let's take it for a walk. Come on, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you, the star of the show, one of the greatest jazz legends of our time, music lovers and jazz lovers alike. Please give a warm hand of applause for the one and only Mr. Peeping Tom. Take it away.
Okay, so what kind of music do you think he performed? And he even said about
Jazz.
Okay. Yes, this is
Yes,
yes.
this is.
He
Yes,
said he will
it's very impressive.
turn up the bliss to jazz, and this is jazz. This is the jazz. The trumpet, yes, is a jazz. The jazz. You enjoyed this? This kind. You like
Yes,
jazz music?
I
do you
like
think?
I like this music. I remember when I was a child, when I see the Jungle Book, the Disney film, the Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book. Yes, I know.
When the monkeys talk, play instrument, no? With the orangutan, play jazz in this film. For me, it's very funny. It's nostalgic. This music.
Yeah, when the monkey was talking. Yes. Okay, so let's see this another video, and let's see like it's like how he introduced his topic, and there's a few words, few things to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Presentation skills.
Yes. Presentation skills, like you want to make a presentation. We show you how to make a good presentation.
Okay.
How to impress the people and how to give a good presentation to the people.
To give you guys a bit of a demonstration about what I do. I would like to share with you some technology that I brought all the way from the thriving metropolis of Brisbane.
Okay, so he say I would to give you guys a bit of I would what? We say I would what?
I would like.
I would like. Okay.
I would like to
okay.
give.
Yes, to give a bit of.
A bit of demonstration.
Are you sure?
I would like to give you guys a bit of. Yes.
Okay. So wait, the next I would to with some technology that I brought. I would what?
I will show to.
I would show. Okay, to.
I will show to demonstration.
To demonstration? No. How come? It's infinitive. It can be like it's demonstration in the word. So it's like to. It has to be a verb.
Yes, it's a verb. I will show to. I will show to give.
To give?
To give you something.
No.
What
the first ones, yes. I would like to give you guys a bit of demonstration about demonstration is like to clarify. He want to clarify, but he didn't say I would show or share. I would because no. Listen, Hugo.
Okay.
I would we can write it comma D. Like you said here. I would. It's the same. So I would like to demonstrate. This is administration. You say to share. It has to be a verb. It has to be a verb. Or to plus verb is, or we can say demonstration or sharing. Sharing with you, or to share. So to share with you some technology that I brought. To share with you something more. So now we learn it like what you want to say. I would like is like I want to, I would like. Demonstration, you want to demonstrate, you want to clarify something. You want to share, then we say to plus verb, so we say to share equals sharing. So when we see to is the verb, okay? Is it clear?
Okay, it's very clear.
Yes, okay. So one more thing, and we just want to see quick, what is it about? Quick one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a second to introduce the band.
And I'd really love to show you my week's worth of outfits right now. Does that sound good?
I would love to give you a little perspective on what a day in my life can look like.
Okay. So all of them, they talk about something. I would like to show you. I would love to show you. Okay. Well, the first one, Robbie Mizion. This is the Sleepy Man Boys from the band Sleepy Man Boys. He said, "I'm just going to." We can revise again. We can revise. So the first one.
I'm just gonna take a second to introduce the band.
So he said, "I'm just going to."
Are you going to second?
Again?
To-
Okay. Yes, he was talking quick. Okay.
I'm just gonna take a second to introduce the band.
Take a second to introduce the band.
So to take a second.
Yes, I am just going to a second to introduce the band.
Okay, GC, after that, I would really love to. Okay.
And I'd really love to show you my week's worth of outfits right now. Does that sound good?
Show you, to show. I really love to show you.
To show you, okay. And Chris Parker.
I would love to give you a little perspective on what a day
I
in
would like to.
I like to give
Give. No.
give you. Hello, hi. So, Caleb, I listen. You listen me?
You.
Cortó la llamada. No se acaba. Hello. Hi, Caleb. I don't listen. Que se conecta otra vez. Ya acabó ya. Este,
Hello,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't know what's happened. I don't know. Something was this video conflicted with the page that may be having. But
Yes.
anyhow, the last thing you say like gave, take, and gave and take and show, to give or take or show. That was the last of the topic. That was the last thing. So
Okay.
the last thing before I end the class, because it's already over. But the last thing I want to tell you. So if you think you would prefer to have a talent or prefer to work on something, what would be? What would you dream your talent would be to do? At the talent.
Well, si I get a talent, obviously I work in this, in my talent. Always when the person go to work or go to the, I don't know, get to dreams, the person needs to work hours for this in a lot of in a lot of cases. The person needs to dedicate hours for the
Yes.
talent or for your efforts. I don't know.
Yes, but what kind of talent you imagine to have, or you so to have to be something you do?
I prefer soccer.
Soccer. Yes.
Soccer, yes.
And you said you try to invest in playing soccer with your friends for 1 hour, right?
Yes, I need to. It's the dream of a lot of chills. But it's you know, I don't have opportunities. Well, my nephew practice the child soccer in the in the evening. I see home play this. Well, the share is opportunities for get your dreams. In my case, I only work. No problem, but that's all.
Yes, yes, I believe. Okay, so it was good to teach you today, Hope. We reached our end, I think, our end of class. So do you have any question or anything you want to ask?
No, it's very clear, the class.
Yes,
The class is good.
you enjoyed the class with me?
Yes. The
Yes.
beatboxer is very interesting. In Lima, I don't see this. I see the comedians, the person who interpreted other person. But the beatboxer is new for me. I hope I don't know. I hope in the future see these shows.
Yeah, it was amazing, Joe, and I enjoyed also this one. Yes. Okay. So I hope you have a great day, Hope, and I hope we have another class again. So
Okay, Carlos. Thank you.
thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.